What's going on, everybody? It's the General here. We're heading down to Hooper's Island, Bayville Drive, to meet with Jenny Scooty Whitten. She is the founder of post-traumatic stress disorder, and we're going into the field to get the scoop on her race, what brought her about to actually start this organization, and what she plans on accomplishing with this race. Let's go see what she has to offer.
Team Red, White, and Blue is who I run with, because I found them out from Runner's World, and basically what they are is they're helping vets and American, civilians, helping each other to get back into regular society. Plus, also where I have, PTSD, I always knew running helped me. So what I did, I picked up my Runner's World article, and there it was, pounding out PTSD. And I've been talking about it for years, about how I knew running helped me. But then there it was on paper, science, material. And Christine Fennessy wrote the article, and it's called Running Back from Hell. And it's actually it was really amazing. When I picked that article up, I knew that I was going to do this race. And I wanted to be able to help other people, because so many people have this and they don't know what to do, so they commit suicide. And and there's things that you can do to help them. You've got raging thoughts, you've got, dealing with your symptoms. You don't know what's going on. The world's totally falling apart. But through running, I could focus. And then when I get on that road, and I could actually retrain my brain to start to think and focus, instead of it going around and around and around.
Right.
So it's a blessing that running has been in my life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
So,
how long have you been running?
I've been running for about 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm placing in races and stuff. I did the Cherry Blossom 10 miler in Washington, D.C., and did pretty good. I ran 7:31.
Oh, wow. Great.
Yeah, well, I'm 41, so when you get older, you can place a little bit better. Plus, actually, the older I get, the faster I'm getting. That's the funniest thing about it. I don't understand why, but that's really the reason why I'm doing this race, is because I want to share how I got healed, because I didn't think it was possible. And I can actually say, I like myself today. And I suffered from the age of 16. And through the grace of the good Lord has been my Savior, and He has helped me, and He has guided me in my journey through this PTSD. So it's been 26 years since I've had that car accident. And it was a long journey, but I made it.
So when you decided to do the race, was it Team Red, White, and Blue that did you have any help from their office or from anyone, or did you just saw it and you decided to pick it up and run with it?
I called Christine Fennessy and told her my story, and she had never talked to a civilian. She'd only talked to military people, and she's actually was very interested in my story. And I told her, I said, you got pounding out PTSD. I said, but I got a better name than that, race to erase PTSD. Because I believe through running, you can actually erase your PTSD and be able to, it's like a coping skill. It's a tool in the toolbox.
Right.
Sometimes I'm having a bad day at work, I go for a run. It just makes me feel good. I get rid of all that bad stuff that you got going during the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's, but yeah, they did not help out at all, but, because they got another event going on at the same time. So basically, I put on all this stuff by myself, and I've got a board and a non-profit organization called race2eraseptsd, and we're going to continue to have races every year. In fact, my timing, the guy who's doing my timing, he has PTSD, and he got it from being a first responder at 9/11.
Wow.
So we're going to do the race for him next year.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So how could anyone that wanted to help or to donate or to sponsor or to volunteer, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, they can go to my website, which is race, and then the number 2, and then erace.org. Or they can, and there's a donate button right on there where you can donate money. Or if you wanted to, and also too, we have a live chat right now that's on the website because the race is coming up. So if you had questions that you wanted to ask, there's somebody right there on the website ready to answer your questions.
Amazing, amazing. So any, I have to ask, any intentions on Eagle Man?
Well, you know, I was a lifeguard and stuff like that, but I don't have time to swim. I worked 51 hours at Goody's Marine last week. So, I mean, I don't think I got time, but I do ride, I do cycle, and I do run, and, you know, I eventually will do it.
You are no less of an athlete, regardless. Our hat's definitely off to you. To keep your cause and your races in the future to the forefront of their promotion. Everything that our Army can do, we're going to make sure that it's seen, that it's appreciated. We get you some more sponsors, we get you some more help. We get this out here, and we let everybody know how simple it is. If you got it.
If you got it.
If you got it. If you want it.
If you want it. See, that's the thing. It's just like when I was going through therapy, you know, my therapist said, how many psychologists does it take to change a light bulb? One was ready. And I was ready because I had been through the end of my rope. And I knew I was a good person. But I just had to find that good person deep down inside of me because I lost her a long time ago. And then now I've got that person back. And now I'm ready to help other people. And see, that's the beauty of when you've been sick is to be able to share it with other people, to be able to help them overcome what because you've been in them shoes, you know what they feel like. Right. So, and that's great.
So if you could say anything to anyone else that's suffering from PTSD or going through a hard time, what would you say to them? They're right there, right in front of you, right now, watching this.
I would tell them there's hope. There's always hope. And you got to dig down deep, and you got to grab that hope. Because it's there, right in front of you all the time. But you got to want it. And if you want it bad enough, you can get it.
God bless you, Jenny.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful home.
I'm a ride till I fall. All for one, one for all. I will never give up. I will never give up. I will never give up. I will never I'll keep on trying. Keep on trying. Keep on trying. Salute my lifters, strongman competitors, Olympic winners, fighters and swimmers, those pro card getters, physique and fitness, we all bodybuilders, the body's our business, can't forget crossfitters, advanced to beginners in the gym, no quitters, the runners and sprinters, the no bullshitters, the Iron Army life we living, you're all